So this is me trying to get used to my new turbo trainer and trying to keep myself fit while my calf's injured. Yeah, this last couple of weeks I've not done that well with my mental health because I've not been able to get out running, but now I'm trying to focus more on what I can do than what I can't do. So I'm trying to focus on what I'm eating, how much fluids I'm drinking, and how much exercise I'm doing that I can do. I might not enjoy it as much as running, but at least I know that I'm trying to keep as fit as possible. So that's what I'm attempting now. So this is Zwift. Oh, see how it goes. That's almost 20 minutes. Oh, my longest ride on Zwift so far, and I am cream crackers. I just hoping that if I keep doing this, it's going to pay off in a week or two when I can hopefully finally start running again. As a lot of you are aware, I have a lot of goals, big goals for my running next year. Got quite a few trail races coming up and fell races coming up, so December, January and February, and then in February, no, March, I've got my first ultra of the year, Hour Hobble. A few weeks before Manchester Marathon, and then the week after that I've got a 36-mile run called the Calderdale Hike. You can walk it or run it, hence the name, but I'll be hoping to run the runnable sections, and then at the end of April I've got hopefully be doing the Three Peaks Fell race that I did the qualifiers for over the last few months, and then in June is the big 70-mile The Wall rat race event from Carlisle to Newcastle. Got 26 hours to complete that in, but I'm hoping that I can complete in the daylight, so it probably gives me about 14 or 15 hours to try and finish in the daylight, and if not, I want to try and finish in the same day, so that's 15 and a half hours. So start at 6:30 in the morning, and hopefully I'll be done by midnight. So yeah, and then have a few weeks off after that, and then have a really good go at the Yorkshire Marathon in October. It's the last two times I've attended that event. They do a 10-miler and a marathon. I've had to pull out injured both times. This last one a few weeks ago, my calf went at 4 mile into the 10-miler, and in 2017 I pulled out at 14 mile into the marathon due to various injuries that had led to a complete lack of training and just wasn't ready for it at all. So I hope in 2022 is the year that I go out and smash it. Before I did Manchester this year, that was my PB at 4 hours and 53. Obviously I ran Manchester this year in 3 hours 24. So yeah, massive improvement over an hour and a half, which is something I'm really proud of. But again, I had to manage the last 6 or 8 miles of the marathon at Manchester because my calf had gone tight and I just couldn't run at my goal pace. I had to drop the pace down by a minute and a half per mile, which I knew would still get me under 3.5 hours, which was my B goal. But I'd gone out with the intention of running my A goal, which was about 3:11, 3:12. So I lost 13 minutes over the last 6 or 8 miles. So that shows you how much my pace slowed by. Oh, I best change gear because I've just come to a massive hill and just completely ground to a halt. Too busy concentrating on talking and not enough on what I'm doing. I've slowed down from about 35 kilometres an hour to 5. So yeah, finally picking the pace back up. But yeah, jeez, that was tough. So yeah, so that's my reason for wanting to do what I can do to get myself back fighting fit, and hopefully to arrest the slight increase in my weight that's happened since not running for the last couple of weeks and still eating pretty much what I was eating when I was running 40-45 miles a week marathon training. So yeah, I feel like I'm finally back on top of my eating. Still a few sneaker treats happening more often than I like, but I think that's as much because of how down I'm feeling because of my injury and not running. So that's why I'm trying to step on it now and get some exercise in and hopefully make myself feel better physically and mentally, because at the end of the day the two are so closely linked, and I certainly know that I wouldn't have got through the last 12 months without my running. So why I thought I could manage a few weeks without it affecting me too much is completely beyond me. But hopefully now I'm coming to the end of my recovery. I went to see the physio on Tuesday, who said that the calf strain had gone deeper into the muscle, which is a sign that it's healing itself, but it still might be another week or 2 before I'm back out running. So I'm just trying to concentrate on what I can do, whether that's doing calf strengthening exercises, dips and raises, ankle mobility exercises as well, because I noticed that my ankle on my left foot, which is where my calf injury is, the first couple of weeks it just gone so tight I couldn't do any calf any ankle circles, foot circles, whatever you call them, and now that that movement's more or less back to normal, I can more or less point my toes back towards myself in a straight leg position on my left as I can on my right, which is another bonus. It just still hurts too much to run. I've tried a couple of times this week and not even made it 4 or 5 steps before my legs are just dead. I've now been on Zwift for 26.5 minutes. I'm going to get to 30 minutes, I think. I'm going to call that a day, so I'll sign off here and hopefully update everyone soon. Ciao for now, bye.